Hi there, I'm Deborah Sermonaro Eldridge with DCE Law, and welcome to your Thursday morning coffee break. So, every Thursday morning, I will be coming to you with tips, legal tips concerning business startup as well as family law matters. Now, this month of March, I dedicated to business startup matters. And today I wanted to talk about trademarks. I just went ahead with a live on Instagram on this topic. We see so much information out there. Brand yourself, do this for branding, do that for branding. But what it all boils down to is trademarks. And it is so important, everyone is right, to create the brand, which is the image that you want the public, your customers, everyone out there to see and relate to you or to your company. So branding is so very important. But along with the importance of your actual brand, you have to protect that brand as well. If you don't protect that brand, by registering your trademark, which is your logo, your coloring for that logo, as well as your company name, then you may end up in a battle regarding the name or the logo. So some of the steps that you want to take, I just want to kind of go through with you, and I'm going to share my screen so everybody can see it. We all know and associate these trademarks, which are the logos, with these different organizations. We know McDonald's, we know Google, we know Samsung, and there are other ones as well that are out there that are just as famous. I mean, we have the McDonald's golden arches. That's known pretty much around the world, right? But we also have other companies like Modere. You wouldn't necessarily, if you're not looking for their products, you might not know yet of their name, but they're out there and they're branded and their trademark is protected. So it's very important when you look at what you want to achieve and the look and feel of your organization or yourself. If you don't have a company that you're utilizing, but you're using everything on social media and you're branding yourself from that standpoint, that look and feel that you want people to have when they come onto your social media site, whether it's Instagram, whether it is TikTok, whether it is LinkedIn, or whether it is Facebook or some other social media websites, because there's YouTube as well, of course, and that's where I house all my videos on YouTube as well as on IG. But it's very important to realize that all of this is your look, feel, and image. But if you don't protect it, what good is it? Right now, I have a client dealing with that issue because that client didn't register their mark, their name. And now there's another company coming in saying, who did register it later on, who's saying, hey, we own that. Now you have that struggle between, well, but I've made this famous, haven't I? Or have they made it famous wherever they're working? And if the industries are aligned and they are the same, now we really have a problem. Then you have to weigh, do I rebrand myself or do I spend the money to fight it in hopes that I will prevail? But if I don't prevail, then I have to pay their attorney's fees and I'm still left rebranding myself. So you have to weigh these images. So these ideas. So when you are looking to create your company or your brand and you want to take a very holistic approach, look at trademark, look at the name availability in your state. I'm an attorney in Florida. I am licensed to practice law in Florida. So when it comes to Florida specific law, any advice that I give is based on our Florida laws, our laws here in the state of Florida. Federally, though, when you look at trademark protection, you are looking at federal law, which falls under our federal statute, the original statute, the Lanham Act, and any amendments that came along to it. And trust me, there have been amendments, but that is at the federal level. Do we have state laws as well? Yes, but the federal laws take precedence over them. So when we look at what we want to do and achieve, you're going to go to certain websites. I'm going to show you those websites right now because I want to make sure that you all have the ability to do exactly what I can do for you at the same time. So let's go ahead and let's just take a look over here. Oh, I can get there. You're going to go to the trademark office, and that is the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And you do that by typing in www.uspto.gov. .gov, not .gov. That takes us directly to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office website. That's the official website. That's where you want to go. You don't want to go to any of these private websites. They're going to charge you and try and get you to pay them to do what you can do for free. So then what you do is you click under trademarks, right? And next in the application process, your first step is to search for the trademark and make sure that it is not already taken by someone. This will take you to the next page, which is search the database. Their database is the Trademark Electronic Search System. Much easier to do now than it was 10 years ago or 20 years ago. So we click into that, and now you're just going to do a basic word search, okay, name search. If you were doing a design mark, in other words, your logo, you would do the search on the next step. But if you're just researching your name and we're starting there, you're going to go ahead and click there. Now, let's say that we wanted the Donut Gang. Oh my gosh. Bakery. We're going to do a submit query, nothing. Okay, that means that name is available. Woohoo, that's the first step, right? So now that you know that name is available, if you are planning to open your business in Florida or do business in Florida, even if you're an outside resident, your next step is to go to our Division of Corporations to make sure it's available there. So you would go to www.sunbiz.org, and you would end up here. What you would do next is search our records. You would look under name. You would do the same type of thing. You would do a name search for the Donut Gang. And if it's available, great, we've checked off that step. Your last step would be to do your URL. So you can go to, like I said, Bluehost, Wix, whatever you want. I prefer Wix, but it's up to you. I think Wix is very user-friendly, but sometimes GoDaddy may have the URL name, which is the website address, whereas Wix.com doesn't. So check the different websites if you don't find it on the first one that you see, and you're going to get started. Simply click here, and then you're good to go. If in fact the name is available in all three places, don't wait. Go ahead and take care of it now. Do not wait until later, because if you wait until later, then somebody else may come along and get it. So that's how you start with making sure that you have begun your journey with your business on the right foot. Thank you for joining me. And if you have questions, feel free to contact me via our website at www.dcelaw.com. And please do continue to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, as well as Facebook. Thank you for taking the time to join me.